Welcome to Nights at the Round Table.
Where's the round table?
Right over there. And tonight we are talking about how our house is haunted. Before we start the podcast, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment because you can. And
do it because you can. And if you don't, we're going to follow you guys back.
No, we're not. Once again, we're not doing that.
In real life. Yeah, I just want to say before we start the podcast, you guys, if you do not follow us, there will be consequences. That's just right before we get into the show. But enjoy the show. Aaron's going to say one more thing. But just remember, if you don't follow us, we'll follow you. Aaron?
Also, go to RYZAclothing.com right now to get the RYZA hoodies while you can, because they're limited edition. They will not be there forever. Once again, Preston, yes, good, perfect. So to start off, this is a little bit more of a serious note, I guess. Once we moved in, for those of you guys who don't know, I did haunted podcasts, basically where I went to haunted locations all of 2019, and like literally some of the most haunted locations in the world, like penitentiaries, like what do you call it? Something like a haunted like pizzeria.
Is a penitentiary a jail for like kids?
Wait,
I'm
what?
not joking.
That's
a
juvenile detention center.
Yeah.
What the hell is a penitentiary?
It's like an old prison basically, but like just old. It's like one of those old prisons.
Hey, government, call it a prison, please.
Also, like insane asylums too, and like stuff like that. Literally, like anywhere that would be haunted. You know, I've been to probably some of the most haunted locations in the U.S.
He got followed.
Yes, yeah, I think I got followed.
I really think you did.
I know he did.
All of us here have been experiencing stuff in this new house the same way I was experiencing stuff in my old apartment.
You guys didn't hear that?
Oh.
You guys didn't just hear that.
I swear I did hear that.
You did hear it?
And the mics maybe picked it up.
It was straight up right from your guys' bathroom. I heard it back there,
Well,
bro.
Maggie's not even in here. Maggie's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I
My
hope the
window's
mics
open.
picked that up.
There's
At
no
least
way.
You don't think your mic could have picked it up? I heard that.
My window's open.
Maybe the audio on the camera picked
Trust
it
me,
up.
I looked right when it happened, and I was
Maybe my camera audio picked
I'm
it up.
telling you.
So I think we can start off. Do we all believe in ghosts?
yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. 100%.
I don't know if do you believe in ghosts, Preston?
I believe in ghosts 100%.
Me too.
He's the
I've
one skeptic
experienced
in
it.
this whole thing. He's like, I don't think that's true.
Dude, you know people who do that. It's like they have the right to say that.
No, yeah, they do, but
'Cause
like
we've never seen a ghost.
I
Like,
know.
at least I haven't.
I have not.
I've heard one. I've like felt one.
I've seen.
I've
some
never
stuff.
physically seen wind, but I still felt wind. You know.
Touche.
That is true.
That's good.
I've never seen oxygen, but I'm still breathing.
Just to
you
be
know?
clear, though, I'm not saying I believe in ghosts, and I think like the generic, ooh, like they haunt you, and I don't really like. I feel like there's just like these energies that are like
Take their spirits.
just around our universe.
I mean,
it's weird I don't know how to explain it, but like I don't believe in like a generic ghost.
That's why EMF readers work so well. You know,
what is that? Is that
like,
what we have?
Yeah. EMF readers are basically like little like they monitor like energy basically. So energy fields and like magnetic like energy, electromagnetic fields like it reads that stuff. That's literally what it's called, an electromagnetic field reader, and it like picks up energy. So if there's like an electromagnetic field at all, like anywhere, and that thing I've taken literally everywhere, places where there should be nothing. And it picks up just consistent like works. Like I even did it in our living room, like way far away from like where there would be any like electromagnetic like energy and stuff. Like in spots where it like didn't go off for 10 minutes and then went off like 10 minutes later. You know, like
So ghosts have
weird.
electricity.
Yeah, basically.
They take
energy,
energy. They take
basically.
energy from other objects that consume and hold stuff,
So
and then
like,
they use it.
You know, in those ghost shows, Donnie, you were talking about ghost adventures.
Yeah.
How does it like go off in like an abandoned cemetery in?
Exactly. It makes no
Ohio.
sense.
It's because of the energies from the ghost.
And like
you know?
obviously there's some
The
places
spirit.
in like houses where energy does leak, but if it's been abandoned for years, like there's absolutely no way.
Like I took that specific EMF reader that we have. It's actually in the corner over there.
I see it, yeah.
What do you call it? I took that specific one
That's
to
not
an abandoned tunnel that had been filled with sand, like salt. Like it had been filled with like salt. And just like to cover up the tunnel, it was called Ferrari Lake Tunnel. It was like the Green Man's Tunnel, like where like
Where?
specific, like it was in
The Green Man?
It was in where
That's
was it
scary
exactly?
sounding. I don't like that.
It's like,
Anything.
it's like the guy from Spider-Man
the,
pops out.
like the color, man. Any color is scary.
He's got like
the
half of
yellow
a face,
man,
basically.
Very.
Very scary. It was like in Philadelphia,
The
like
Red
Pennsylvania,
Man.
something like that.
So what's the Green Man?
So the Green Man was basically a man who then had it. I'll actually pop a picture on the screen right now, but it was like a man with like half a face.
On audio.
So this man with like basically like half a face that haunts that tunnel. He died in a Ferrari like wreck. It was called the Ferrari Tunnel. Actually,
so he had a
I
Ferrari.
know this because we ended up like the police came and like questioned why we were there whenever we were there because we went at like 2 a.m. and it was like they were like small town police basically, but they were like, yeah, the legend of this tunnel is like
This?
if you walk into it's like half a face.
That is, oh my God, I don't want to see that
terrifying,
again.
right? Yeah, scary.
I was not ready to
Name's
see
Raymond
that.
Robinson.
It looks like Photoshop.
Raymond
No,
Robinson.
that was real. That was real.
Dude, I was not ready to see that. I literally looked over. That literally gave me a chill down. You guys know
Okay.
when you see like Momo?
That
or, like,
one's really bad.
Can I see?
Yeah, so he's like half a face. you know?
Don't ask me where I heard this. I don't know. I'll never know. But I heard something about it had to do with spirits and stuff. And it had to do with like angels.
Yeah.
You know, if angels are real. And I don't know where I heard this, but I heard it and it gave me chills because I was thinking about it. And it said, if angels ever come down or if we ever see an angel, it will literally be the most horrifying thing we have ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Not because it's scary, but because it's so unworldly.
Yeah.
And then I saw this image.
What if aliens are angels? You know?
Oh my God.
That brings up that story that I
That
told you
makes me
guys, and
hate
I'm not
that.
about that. I'm
But
not about
yeah.
telling that again.
I think that angels do exist and that they play for the Los Angeles baseball team.
You're right. They do actually exist. You're right.
Angels.
But yeah. So basically, literally, long story short about the tunnel.
Yeah.
If you go in the tunnel and you like the tunnel, because there's another tunnel that they opened right next to it. And you like honk 3 times, supposedly like a man like will like in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. or something like that, and you honk 3
The
times,
witch's
supposedly like a man will appear right in front of your car.
Oh,
But you have to turn your headlights off.
And that's how
honk,
you
and then turn
crash.
that.
But you have to be like stopped. You have to be stopped.
It's like
and all
a
that stuff.
Twilight Edward thing where she sees Edward and he's not really there, and
Yeah, but I heard that from like the local like police officer, and that was like I was like, okay, well that's scary.
you know.
Did you do that?
By the
Did
way,
you do
by
it?
the way, by the
He's
way,
done
by
it
the way.
multiple times.
Did
No,
you
but
do
did you
it?
do it?
No, we had already. I was already scared as hell. Like I wasn't wanting to do that. You know.
You
I
know
just
when
wanna
a
say really
police
quick,
officer
I just wanna
gets
say one
scared.
letter. E.
What? H-E.
You'll find out in a
Okay.
couple weeks. Continue. A police officer told you that?
You know,
Yeah.
if police officers are scared of something that they've had to go like deal with, you know, like it's
Well,
terrifying.
he wasn't like scared. He said that he tried it for multiple nights in a row.
Okay,
Like,
but
to
these
try
are
to
these
get
are
it to
police
work.
officers from Pennsylvania.
Or Philadelphia. I can't remember which one it was.
even worse.
Philadelphia.
Can't remember where green.
Philadelphia.
We went through both of the places, Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, so I'm not like completely sure. But yeah, so like he told us like that's like the legend. It's not anything that you would find on like Wikipedia or online. He was like that's just a local legend about it. And I was like, wow, that's okay. Wow, holy cow, you know. So then we left, but like basically like long story short, the EMF reader was going off in that tunnel that was full of salt. It,
No
like basically
electronics.
like had no conductors at all in there. It could not conduct
So-
electricity. After we asked if this was the Green Man,
That's
and,
horrifying.
It was terrifying.
I hate that.
It was super scary. And we were like, wow, okay. Like this tunnel was like we had to go over like
But
it was
our-
like flooded, so we had to go like over like certain things like we had to like hop from like place to place to get into the tunnel. It like first of all I got my shoes wet. That was just like, but
Got my shoes
because-
wet.
but,
That's
like,
what matters.
it was pretty scary. It was super scary. Not a fan. Do not want to go back. It was cold. It was like dreary and like literally looked like something out of a horror movie. Like literally looked like it. The noises we heard there were just like weird. You know, it was like crazy.
I don't even know how to start this. Basically, in Idaho, there's a town called Kuna, and it's about 15 minutes outside of Boise. And there was a school.
Quinoa. Yep.
There was a school that was an all-girls school, and all the girls died in that school because the water got poisoned. Basically,
It's so scary.
every girl and every person in that
Anyone who drank out of the water.
yeah,
fountain.
it just stood. It stood there for years, and I went there with all of my friends in the middle of the night. Very illegal. Sorry.
Wait, where is this? Idaho?
It's in Idaho. I went there with my friends, and we went in through one of the basement windows, all of the old stuff is still in there. Every single thing, and all the furniture had like basically morphed to the middle of the room, causing the room to sink. So like in the basement, you see this like enclosing,
Like a sinkhole.
basically like you know if you have something on like a table, say if we had something on the middle of this table, very weak table for a long time,
over time.
it would just sink down.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
basically what happened. And I was on the staircase with my friends. I was on the top, they were on the bottom, and I just heard laughing from all around me, and I was the only one who heard it.
Donnie.
I was the only one who heard it. It was like little girls laughing.
Donnie, listen.
You were on Punk.
Huh?
You were on Punk.
Oh yeah, it was Ashton Kutcher.
You were him.
Thanks, Ashton. No.
Guys, look at. Bye. That's what I would have done.
Basically, it
Kinda
scared
intriguing,
me
though.
to death, and I never went back. And then someone eventually bought the property and turned it into their house.
Their house.
See, why do people do that? Why do people go, oh, how many people died here? More than 25, right? Honey, let's get it.
What's
Wow.
It's cheap.
It's a beautiful building. It was
Could've
called
been
the
30
old
deaths.
Cunamora School, I think.
Honey, it could have been 30 deaths. We're not going to get another
try to find
opportunity like this. Come on. You know, we've been looking forever.
There's that one down the street with 100 deaths.
We already tried for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre property, but it was not.
We got outbid. We got outbid.
We got outbid. They wanted $3, and we only had 2. Like, no, who wants to live
This
in a
was
haunted
it.
location?
Honey, they're paying us. Oh, that looks haunted.
Yeah, that just looks scary.
First time that I went there, actually, I didn't have the balls to go in. Like, I literally was standing in front of it, and I was so scared, like I couldn't even step foot on the property. I was in the car. Out of freaking nowhere, a cat just right in front
What
of
color?
me. And he came. It was a
color
gray
cat?
cat.
What was the color?
It was a gray cat with like black stripes, kind of.
Yeah.
It ran from the school and was just meowing at me and like blocking me from entering, basically.
Ooh, when cats meow, they're trying to communicate with a person because they don't meow at other cats, I don't think.
Yeah.
So it
They
was
do?
meowing.
No, I don't think they do.
It was meowing at
definitely
me,
do.
and it was going back and forth
I
in
know
front of
they
the
do.
entrance, trying to get me not to go. Sweetest cat ever, super nice, but just wouldn't let me enter.
Normally, cats will not meow at other cats to communicate unless it's a mother to her kittens.
Yep. I don't look like a
Definitely
kitten,
happens.
so
Dude, that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying. It was trying to tell
every
you
single
something.
time.
Where's the scariest place you've
And,
ever been, Aaron? Or the scariest thing that has ever happened to Aaron? Because Aaron used to be a ghost hunter.
Scariest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, ooh, I like this. The scariest thing, whether it be sound.
Queen Mary was pretty terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you say that?
Wait, what's
have
the
said
Queen
that.
Mary?
Was-
What's the Queen Mary?
Ooh,
Remember that ship?
What is the Queen Mary?
It's the ship. Is that the ship?
Yeah, did you
Oh.
see this video?
it's
No.
one
Oh,
of the.
we have ghost stuff on video.
So Queen Mary is the most haunted place I've ever been, and the reason I say that is because it was the place that got me into ghost hunting because like I did not I believed in ghosts, but I didn't I wasn't like, oh yeah, there's something
No, yeah.
more.
What happened that made you?
So we were filming.
Who? We as in who?
The old trap house was filming.
Okay.
So we were recording all that night, and some scary stuff happened while we were in the Queen Mary, just recording the video, but nothing really too insane.
Yeah. It's
Until
little
we
sounds and stuff.
until we turned off the camera, and it was 4 a.m. So room B340 is the most haunted room on the ship.
Yeah.
It's literally in the top 5 most haunted places in the world.
Room B340.
So we were in B340 and we stayed the night in that room.
Why is there always a
And
room?
anyways, though, so we go in there and we're there, stuff's happening, but not super insane until we turn the cameras off. Then all of a sudden the faucet turns on. All 5 of us hear
Dude,
it.
screw that.
We all jump up, turn on
And
the
it wasn't
cameras.
just a broken pipe. It's his
all
old.
It's the
all
water pressure
5
being released.
Yeah, it was
by a
we
handle.
heard the from the faucet. We heard that, and we run in there.
Hold on.
Fridge.
Oh,
Fridge.
Sorry,
we
got
run
scared.
in there. We run in there to go check out the faucet, and it turns off immediately as soon as we turn on the camera. So the second we turn on the camera and get to there,
a
we
bit camera
jump
shy.
up to go check it
Probably
out.
doesn't know what a camera is.
No, it probably
Like a
does.
video camera.
I don't even know.
Probably does because it happened in the 1900s. So spirits were humans at one point,
Yeah. True.
like spirits were humans.
Unless
They're
it's
not
not
dumb.
a spirit, and
Unless
it's
it
a
was
demon.
a dolphin.
But
Demon and dolphin, very different things.
either way, we jump up and go run to the faucet, and we get to the faucet, it turns off. There's no water anywhere. There's no dripping from the shower curtain, from the shower. There's no dripping from the faucet. All 5 of us heard it.
Interesting.
We go and we sit down. We start hearing knocking, and so it was our bright idea to start asking the knocking questions.
Yeah.
And that's when I started recording. We're let's turn off the lights and ask questions. And I started recording audio without telling anyone. So I told nobody. So no one knew I was recording except for myself. And we recorded for about 35 minutes of just like straight up like knocking and stuff like that. And there was one portion where it was like, it's almost like they want us to stay here but not ask questions. And we got a gigantic thud from the bottom. And we're on the bottom of the ship. Like, mind you, like B340 is at the bottom of the ship. And
it couldn't have been like a fish angry at the
no,
world.
no, like there was like a
cruise ship.
there's like a boiler room underneath, but like we feel like right underneath the table there was like a big resounding like thud, like I still have the audio, like the original audio recording on my phone. Below us would have been like a boiler room, and we've actually like gone like down there, and it's like there's like it's just like there's no way someone would have had to literally somehow like floated in air to hit the.
I don't care what anybody says.
the
Boiler
bottom.
rooms are scary no matter what.
But yeah, so like that was like that thud was like the big one. We eventually asked if like heaven was real, and it was like it said no, but like also it says like demons will try to convince you that heaven's not real.
Absolutely.
So
also,
we immediately like
if
ran
there's
away.
a demon, there has to be, I'm assuming, a light side, like a heaven.
Yeah, because Lucifer was a fallen angel.
Exactly. So
Now we're gonna
What do
get
you
into
call
the
it?
religious side again, and it's just
either way, we're not
going
gonna go into like the religion or anything
What
like
if Lucifer and God had a boxing match? Lucifer won. Now heaven doesn't exist, and you all go to hell now.
Yeah, they have boxing, I heard, in heaven.
No,
like,
they do.
like referees.
They do.
So
it
that
was scary.
So that the knock was the scariest thing.
The knocks were the scariest thing.
Honestly, them telling me heaven isn't real, that would be the scariest.
The knocks were the scariest thing because of the fact that it was like we asked the same question 3 different ways 3 times, and we got the same answer in the 3 different ways 3 times. And so it was like we're like, if someone's messing with us, then that's first of all crazy, because the knocks came all over the room. They were not in one spot. It was all over the room. Like there was like knocks over there, knocks underneath us, knocks behind us, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, it is an old thing, and people think's creepy.
Wait,
But like they weren't happening at all that night. They were not happening at all the
who's
entire
editing
night.
this?
Why?
Please review that and
Why
look
is
at
that
my mic. It literally went. I'm not
Stop it.
I'm not joking.
That's so scary.
Why is there a face on my face? That hasn't been happening the entire time.
Oh, no, it's face tracking.
It's face tracking.
But it
No.
never. It didn't do that the entire time.
I'm not. I'm
Well, it
not
only
joking,
face
bro.
tracks ghosts.
Bro, I swear to God, it went like this.
No, I believe you.
I
I'll
like
look back.
that, bro.
I will
Stop,
look
Alex.
back.
Can we stop and
Alex,
watch it?
stop. That's scary, dude.
Preston,
It's 17.
review the tape.
We will review it.
Okay,
later,
but why
for
is it
sure.
face tracking me now? It wasn't doing that the entire time.
Ew!
Stop!
Yo!
You're scaring the shit out of
Who
me.
the f*** is outside right now? Wait, why is there a 5th mic on right now? Oh my God, he's in our podcast.
Holy shoot.
Dude, he's
Never heard you
he's
yell
promoting
like
his
that.
merch.
Genuinely scared. Dude, your face made it look so realistic. I was like,
That is.
I'm
going
not
to
joking
be-
though. It's because
Look
this,
what's on now.
This just moved.
Look what's on now. Oh, it was in between Alex.
Okay.
It was in
um,
between Alex and Donnie. I don't know if you saw the last second of that.
Are we almost done with this? This is getting crazy.
Yeah. So that was scary, and I think that's actually going to be the podcast. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. you
Don't
guys.
forget to follow us on all of our social medias.
I'm
Links are going to be
shook
down in
up
the
right now.
description
I
below.
can't-
Also,
Don't forget to go to RYZAclothing.com and get the merch while you can.
stay warm.
It's limited edition. It's
Stay
not going to
warm.
be here forever. So heck yeah, get it while you can.
Even
right
if you guys
now.
don't like hoodies, if you don't like the color black and you like clothes, buy it anyways. Support us financially. We don't care if you wear
Put
it
it
or
on your
not.
dog if you want to.
I'm just kidding.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and check out our Instagram and TikToks as well, because we post on there every single day, pretty much.
Every day.
And yeah, stay tuned for next week's podcast because it's gonna be a doozy.
Everyone say love you on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Love you.